Hey, what's going on, guys? Phantom Phoenix Flare here. I hope you guys like that new intro. If you guys do like it, hit that like button to let me know. But if you have any comments about it, just put them down in the comment section. I hope you guys liked it. But today we are going to be doing something special. We are going to be going over 8 of the 8 ways to booby trap this thing right here. Yeah, this thing. I'm looking at it. If you guys don't know what this is a door. This is 8 ways to booby trap a door. Now, there's one thing to this. It's just gonna be a normal door like this. It's not gonna be any other kind, like a piston door. No, it's gonna be this kind of door. And what I've kind of set myself to is try not to repeat the same ideas. But I have mainly the same thing. But that's what I said. I said, I want to booby trap this door. I can use an observer or whatever other needs I need to use. But it can't be anything exterior. Like, I can't just put if a pressure plate, that's one thing. But I can't, put a tripwire here and have the tripwire trigger it. I need it to actually have something to do with the door. That way it doesn't look suspicious. Now, I've set up for the first one just a little box. That way you can't see what's inside. Because if you saw, you'd know. But if I can just hop into survival right about now. Yep, the old survivor mode. Survival mode is the only one you can damage. I really wish you could just set it up so you can have it where you can take damage in creative but not actually die or something. I don't know. I wish they had that or something. But if we go right here, now if I open this door, I'm getting shot with arrows of wither and poison and jets of whatever. Now, what I've done, I'm not going to hop back into creative, but what I've basically done is, let me just break this glass and show you real close. So I just put an observer facing at the door, and then, if you guys have never seen one of these, this is basically a 6 o'clock, or 8 o'clock. So this flashes 8 times, because this torch is powering this redstone, but this redstone is turning this off and it flashes back and forth, and you guys know that. But also this redstone is powering this dispenser, which I filled with a bunch of potions and arrows, which we can shoot out. Now that's the first way. If people are walking through, then yeah, they're gonna do pretty no, but after that it's kind of just and if you close it also, it kind of is bad. But that's our first one. That's what I'm gonna call the open door trap. That isn't the number one. Now this one I've kind of set up like this because when you do this, I kind of want you to be walking in the line so you don't get tripped up on the doors, because this is kind of a speed. So I'm assuming someone's running by. This is gonna be, now ready guys? So if I'm running by and I do this, and it drops out, and I fall to my death. Now, I wouldn't do void. You guys, I don't think you guys should do the void. I think you guys should, probably just do lava or something. Whatever you guys want. But, that is number 2. Now, you guys may not really have any interest or these are obvious, but remember, these are gonna get better as we go. That's number 1. That's the first. That's number 1, and that's number 2. Now, let me just explain number 2. So, what I've done, this Vindicator had absolutely nothing to do with it. So, this pressure plate right here carries a redstone signal. I've put a little hole here. That piston, or that pressure plate, carries a redstone signal all the way over here. We're taking a very long time to turn off these torches, which deactivates that. And then timing, so this one, the timings for this, so 4 timings there, but then 4 timings here too, but also I added this extra one, so that one closes second. Then, if we go around, all I've done is door, and then right here I put an iron door, that way you couldn't get through. Now, the best part about this one, I think, is this is kind of how I'd say a one-way door, if you guys know about it. Like, you go through this one, you go through the other door, that door has nothing to do with it. Then you go through this door, then just say you have, like, another door here. When they close it, you have a door here, but they don't notice because they're too busy walking through. That, you just go around. Like, that could be a one-way door, which could actually be used. So that could be used for that. Now, if we go on to number 3. This one, as we say, we're gonna get better as we go. But for number 3, we got the, let me just show you if I can jump out of flying real quick. You know, sometimes there's lag in Minecraft and it's really annoying, but if we just walk through here, it's pretty nice. But what I've done is, if there wasn't so much lag for some reason, this is probably one of the simplest ones you guys can do. It will take a while, but it is simple. All I've done, pressure plate, door, and then hopefully they walk in and they get hit by all these puffer fish that I've lined up in one. Now, there's a block limit, but that is probably one of the easiest yet deadly traps there is, because it's poison, but the thing with, like, all these so far, though, is you're expecting the person has to run at this speed, otherwise it doesn't really, or they have to think it's a real door. You really gotta fake it. But now, if we go on to number 4, this one really doesn't matter too much about speed, but it does somewhat. So, if we go straight through here, and we walk, a block just opened up. This can be used multiple times. Opened up on the door, sent us to the Nether. Now, you guys may be like, okay, he sent us to the Nether. That's not really useful. But if we wait, and I'll get right back to you if it doesn't load real quick. I'll get right back to you once it loads, but I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so what I've done is just put another portal. They can't get out because I put obsidian around the whole thing, except for this one-way door, but you can't get it. And, if we go on a one-way door, it's really trippy if you're not paying attention. Just a one-way door, you can only get in, you can't get out. Obsidian all around, because they're in the Nether portal, they can't mine anything, because they're, how you'd say, nauseous. Now, if I can just get a flint and steel. And yes, I am in the update, but these were working in all of it. Now we can go back. Now, that really isn't a deadly trap, but that is super annoying. If you guys have ever gone in a Nether portal and then just teleported out random, or got stuck in another portal, it is terrible. It is very extremely annoying, because you have to, you have to exit out of the game, then you gotta get your friend or somebody to come and get you, because you're trapped. You can't do anything. I wish it wasn't so laggy. I'm sorry about that, guys. Minecraft does get laggy. It kind of is really annoying, but if you're ever used to it, you just kind of get used to it. But then all I've done for this is, one, you gotta have another portal. Now, the thing about this one is you can either spawn one in. You guys can spawn in like that, like by using creative if you're like on a server and you have that power. Or you can just have some pistons that push you into another portal. That's just a normal Nether portal. You guys can do that, but I just wanted to do that because I'm assuming you're going to be trying really hard to troll them. Then I've just done pressure plate, light, torch. This powers that, but also powers that. So, just a block, flush with the floor block. Then then that's just empty. That's all about it. That honestly is a really simple but really bad one, because you can't survive from that one. It's just, there's no one. Now this one, guys, this one is pretty suspicious, honestly. This is a very suspicious one. It is it is suspicious. It does have easy redstone, but it is suspicious. And you guys have probably seen this before. But if you haven't, remember there's nothing behind the door. If I walk through here, I get blocks shoved in my face. Blocks shoved in my face, and then lava comes out. Now, it did glitch through, which sometimes will happen. Because, with all things, like when you're block pushing, but if I stick to this wall, like, there's a very low chance that that would ever happen. But if I'm just walking around pretty fast, I'm like, right there, I just got shoved into the lava, and now I'm gonna die, and I'm gonna suffocate. So, this one's pretty easy, redstone. All you need is lava, a few pistons, and that's basically it. So just take the pressure plate, take a line, put it on pistons, sticky pistons to be exact. And then on the other side, you have a little bit more complicated. Up redstone into this block, powering a torch, which pushes those out. And you have to have these blocks, that way it powers both of them. Now, on this one, just take a look at this design. It's pretty easy. It's pretty deadly. Sometimes it doesn't work, but that is an okay one. Now this next one, this is kind of for, some people out there, they're smart and they're devious and they do things. This is probably one of our worst traps we got, because it's not a trap at all. It literally does nothing. See, what's going on, basically, is this. If I walk across here, nothing's going to happen. Except for this piston might spin something. But I don't have anything in it, so it doesn't really do anything. And then I got tripwires, so they get freaked out. Then I got pistons pushing into lava. And fire with a TNT above it. And then the door, just like all the doors, they really live into anything. This one is based on, like, if you have someone who's smart, if you have someone who's just really not the smartest person in the bunch, in your group, or even the smart people, they might not want to go through there because they don't want anything to happen to them. And if they do, they're probably going to go bare, and it's kind of going to be pointless because, like, the only defense you got in this whole entire thing right here is the fire. That's it. The only defense you got is fire. Or if people somehow just decide to walk on the wall and fall into lava, but that's pretty their fault. I would say, like, but that's it for this one. This one is super simple. Just put a bunch of traps like that, and they might be tricked. Now, as you guys can see, probably. Sorry about that. But as you can see, you probably know what's going to happen in this one. But we're still going to do it. So if you walk here, see what happens is what's supposed to happen unless they're running. If they're just walking, they will get killed. Once they open the door, this block will shove up, so they just walk into this, and then an anvil will fall on their head. Now, you can reset this, but it's not an automatic reset. So, all you have to do to reset this is, one, you have to get rid of this. You will have to put it back. Then you have to close the door and get rid of the anvil and stuff. And then put it back. And then you will successfully then just put that repeater back, and it will be reset. Now, just look at the design. The observer is pointing towards it, but make sure it points like this, so when they open the door, it just looks like you can't see it because the door blocks it. But you got the redstone like this, torch like that. All you got is redstone going down to that piston down there, sticky piston. This goes up just a red torch line like that, and that. This probably is in a cave or someplace where it would actually be tall like that. But that is that for that design. That's a pretty simple design, I would say. Now this another one. This one's kind of, it's a strange one. It might not work. It's extremely obvious because just it is. But if we open this door, we get shot up, and lava gets dispensed. Now it doesn't get dispensed to us, But the thing is, if we jump, we go into it, and there's no way we can go. And, you know, it's not the best trap. It's more for scaring people. But I would say it's good. Now for resetting this trap, not as easy as it looks to make the redstone, but for resetting it's really annoying. This observer was actually down there for the start. It powered this, shot this up with itself, and to go around back, more observers observed that observer, which sent this line up here, clicking that, which clicked that, clicking that, powering that observer, which hit all these with buckets of lava. But that is it for, what one are we on? I can't remember exactly what one we are on. So we are on 5, 6. We are on 8. Now guys, I made just one extra one for you. It honestly was 9, but I thought we'd do 8. But I just made this one a few minutes ago. So it is kind of, you just walk through here, and TNT falls on you, and you die. Now, you guys may see absolutely nothing, because it did get destroyed. I'm sorry about that, guys. But all it was a door on an observer. The observer observed it, these pistons push the blocks across. There was these blocks, if you push them over, there's just minecart on there, a TNT minecart. And if you guys didn't know, when a TNT minecart falls that far down, it explodes. That's all that happened. Very simple, yet very deadly. That is it for number 9. That is all 9. Sorry I can't explain that one any better, but that is it for number 9. Guys, I did make an outro, so I hope you like it. Leave it in the comments below. But guys, that is it for today. Have a fantastic and wonderful rest of your day. Fans of Phoenix Flare out. And if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed, consider subscribing.